Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, man. Coming back at y'all with another one. And as y'all can see, I am in the Rose Garden again, man. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and sunny, nice and humid. I got Broski up there. You know what I'm saying? Shining down on the bro, man. Love you, Broski. You know what I'm saying? I got God by my side, man. I have no complaints. Man. I'm still retaining, you know. So what can I be mad about? Absolutely nothing. You know. Now I'm past 90 days. You know, I hit 90 days last week or whatnot. And this Friday it'll be 100 days. That fucking beat. Same beat from yesterday, man. Get away from me. Get away from me. You know, but yeah, man, it'll be 100 days. 100 days this Friday, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not counting like that. I ain't counting like that, but, you know, I do have a calendar where I mark certain things off. So, you know, I did happen to count from that 90 days last week up until this Friday, which will make 100, which is still a good accomplishment. It's still a good accomplishment, but even though I'm past 90 days, you know, I still have my struggles sometimes because I am human, you know. And you know what? I'm not going to use being in a relationship as an excuse, you know, because even then, you know, just being out and living life, you know, just out in public and stuff like that, you know, I'm still seeing cheeks, you know what I'm saying? And my mind still wander off, you know, and it is what it is, you know. At least I could talk about it, and I could admit that, you know. And all that means is that I still have work to do. You know, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you recognize it. As long as you recognize that you still have work to do, then there you go. You know, you got something on your list. You got an agenda, you know, that you need to stick to, and you have requirements that you need to uphold, you know. And that's all it is at the end of the day, man. You know what? You know, when you could talk and be transparent about some of the problems and the issues that you having, it makes it better because you're putting it out there. And not only is you putting it out there and you speaking about it, it's helping you mentally because you pretty much informing yourself of the issues that you have and that you know what you need to work on. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in the gym. I'm still looking at cheeks. I'm still, you know, admiring, you know, the women that's around that I see and stuff like that. And what I mean by admiring is just that I acknowledge that they're around. That doesn't mean that I'm staring or doing any of that creep shit that y'all be doing. But like I said, I have friends in the gym. Not chicks that I hit on, not chicks that, you know, that you know, that I'm interested in talking to. Like I said, I'm in a relationship at the end of the day. So I'm staying true to that. But I still do have eyes. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going to see, you know, and that's that. And it's back to work, man. I just be that focused in the gym to where I don't let it phase me like that. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, you know. You know, the thing with me really is just about my mind roaming off into different sectors that I got to stop every once in a while. Is it a problem? Absolutely not. Is it something that get to me where it's just, you know, all the time it's just, it's just throwing me off and all that other shit? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But when you want to be great, you want to nip everything in the bud. When you trying to be great and you trying to elevate, you don't just sweep things under the rug. You just don't do it. You know, you identify and you work on it. You identify and you work on it. You don't just sweep shit under the rug and say, well, you know what? I'm a man, that's natural, or this and that. Because when you think like that, that's what's gonna lead you into shit like relapsing and shit like that. And that's not what you want to do. You want to acknowledge the things, you want to acknowledge your issues. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the start of your recovery and working on those issues. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, at the end of the day, I still feel great. I'm still working through my problems. I'm still allowing myself to feel emotion as far as, the things that I'm going through. And I'm still able to handle that emotion like a man. And that's just one of the things that we have to do if we want to elevate, man. Listen, because, I'm sitting there reading this article, right? I didn't read all of it, but I read a piece of it. But, it was this kid in Illinois where I live, where they found this 4-year-old kid just wandering around, right? They found this 4-year-old kid wandering around. And they got the kid, picked the kid up, and they was able to take the kid back home. They took the kid back home to where they found another kid that was there at that home, and they found the mother dead at that home. And it's sad because the kids pretty much was there when their mom died, and the crazy part about it is they think it was domestic related, which means that it was some bitch ass dude that was involved with it, that has zero control over his emotions, and snapped, and he killed that girl. Now, whether those kids was his, I don't know. But they said it looked like it's domestic related, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. You got a bunch of guys out here that's running around, zero control over their emotions, zero control over anything in their life, and they doing bitch ass shit like that. They doing bitch ass shit like that, and some even take it further with killing the kids in most cases, because they don't want to leave no witnesses. And that's why you who watching this got to take control over every aspect of your life. You don't want to be out here running around with no control over your emotions, no control over your behavior, no control over your manhood, nothing. You just have no control over your life in general. You just walking around here dizzy. You don't know whether to come or go. You don't know if you should work. You don't know if you should get a job. You don't know if you should fucking, be healthy or just whatever the fuck. You just don't know what the hell you doing. Who the fuck? You can't call yourself a man and carry yourself like that. You can't call yourself a man and live a life of chaos to where you have zero control over anything, let alone your emotions, to where you end up doing something like that over a female. And that's nothing against that female. And I'm not saying that she deserved that, because she didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve that. She was a mother. She was a mother of 2 children. Her kids needed her. And it was some bitch ass dude that decided to kill her instead of just walking away. And that's that shit right there. That's why we on these journeys, because the power of women is very strong. The power of women is unmatched. And if you don't have any type of control over that, and you just out here just blowing in the wind and doing whatever, then guess what? You're going to end up lost in the sauce. And that man that did that was lost. He was lost. And he snapped. And he snapped. So the last thing you want to do is be like that, because we see this shit happen all the time. And over here, listen, we don't promote that shit. Over here, we real men. Over here, we have control. Over here, we on journeys to better ourselves. We're not chasing women. We're not even allowing women to even get us even close to that point. We won't let them. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is, you got a bunch of dudes that let these women take them there. They get there. They let women take them to that, get them to that point. They let women get them to that point to where it drive them crazy. And they end up snapping. Now look, his life, because they gonna find out who did it. And guess what? His life is over after that. He done. He done after that. You know, and for what? Because you couldn't walk away. For what? Because you have no control over your emotions. For what? You have no control over your manhood. So don't be like that. Don't be like that. When I first started this video, I talked about my faults and stuff that I need to work on, you know, just from a mental aspect. You know, a lot of people will say, man, you're too hard on yourself. No, I'm not. I just want to get everything in check. That's it. I want to get everything in check. I can identify some of my weaknesses, which is what landed me here in the first place. So I advise y'all to do the same, man. Identify your weaknesses and work on them. All right? That's my word. My name is Sinn. It's Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First, I'ma get on my grind. Then second, stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get